Good morning. What? What happened?
Honey!
I'm not sure what's happening. You told me to turn.
Yes, but you keep turning.
You told me to turn. Hello, gals, and welcome to the vlog. Hope you're having a great day. It is currently 4 p.m. Oh, Oswald did this different thing today. Instead of coming over and touching my hair, he kept biting plastic, so we had...
So what happened was he was sleeping on me, and then Mr. did something to kick him off of me, and then he went to go bite plastic, and then Mr. woke up and then fed him.
Well, after I kept telling Oswald to stop doing it, I'd be like, stop! And he would stop biting it. And then I'd close my eyes again, he'd start biting it again. I'd be like, stop! He would stop, and then he would bite it again. And then I was love it. And then he came over to me and then he touched my hair. And then I woke up and I gave him food.
And then you wanted to wake me up.
That made sense. Because I thought I'd be up, or...
And then he continued to lay there, and I'm like, okay, up,
Yeah.
up.
I think that happened at 12 and then I slept for another like 3.5 hours.
So I'm gonna make us some food.
Okay. You want to do your table today?
Do you want to do the table today? You always think it's gonna take, I don't know, 10 minutes.
Okay, this time we're pretty much done with it. It'll be real quick.
No.
It will though.
I won't.
But it really will.
If you say so.
I do say so.
No, you don't.
Okay.
We can do it though.
Lunch is ready. What have we got here today, honey? Some somen noodles. We have some cabbage, carrots, chicken, all braised in some, what is that, soy sauce?
What did you say, honey?
I said, did you want to finish up your table and then, you know, brace it all up so it doesn't shake so much, and up to 20 minutes. Well, as you can see, we've made a little bit of a mess again, not as big. I mean not the hinges, but we'll finish everything up on the table except for the hinge.
So all we'd have to do after that is to put the hinge on?
Yes.
Are you gonna put an arbitrary super off time schedule?
Sure. Okay, so what I'm thinking is cutting the board where it still wants the hinge, reinforcing the legs so they don't wobble. I might put a brace on the bottom portion and connect that to the other leg here to the baseboard, and then drill in the table side so it's fixed to the windowsill, and then add a support there at the door frame. And then maybe we might coat it with some poly. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Let's say give it like 2 hours. So right now it's 7. I'll come back at like, 7:17. Come back at like 9:30. We should be pretty much done with it. If not done, especially if we're not doing poly, we should be good. How's that sound, honey?
Okay.
You optimistic?
Super.
Okay, that's the attitude. And Stella's not grumpy today. She's eating her food. Huh?
Should we have food ready in case you take a long time? And
Well, we still have some food here. Some leftover chicken. Alright, yeah, we're gonna get to it. Well, Stella's measuring where she wants me to cut the fold up part. I went and grabbed all the tools we're gonna need. Same tools as last time, of course, nothing new. Have you decided to measure it after 6.5?
Okay,
Since
so
the back, are we assuming this back is square and flat and we're just gonna run it?
this line should be flat, yes. To be right between this panel.
Roughly.
And this thing is about 4.25 inches. So I want to be 2 inches in. Up to here is about 4.25 inches. So 2 inches plus that. 4.5 inches. That's 6.5 inches.
Look at you all worker like with the pencil behind your ear.
It's like the thing where you have a pencil and then you can tie your hair
Without touching your hair?
with just the pencil.
Without touching your... Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting. Go do that.
I don't remember. I used to remember how to do it. Something along that line.
Oh, it's definitely a lot less cool than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Ah! too.
What did you do?
Sat it somewhere too hard. Well, the problem with these legs is some significant noticeable wobbles.
There are 3 legs. You told me an interesting tidbit today, honey.
What did I tell you?
You were saying that if you ever have 3 legs, there'll always be
Oh yeah.
something.
If you have a table with 3 legs like this one, it'll always have even weight on all of them because there's no unevenness. If this one's too short, then it'll start to lean this way, and it's compensated by this one because they all have to. There's no way a 2-legged item can stand on the floor, so all 3 legs need to be on the floor.
Let me show you. These are from...
I'm gonna assume these are all square, so long as they're flush, then we are Gucci.
As I was saying, this is from our Billy bookcase over there, which these are used for earthquake supports. You put them on, if this was the top of the bookshelf, you put them on top and you drill them into the wall so they don't like tumble this way.
Jesus.
Oh, and it comes with screws.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna need to pilot hole them though.
Are
Why are they pointy? Because they didn't look pointy.
they pointy? Pointy. Are they pointy?
Well, don't you need them to be pointy if you don't plan on doing the thing?
All screws should be pointy, honey. Very hard to insert otherwise. The difference between these and the self-drilling screws, like the Craig ones, are that one is shaped more like an auger type thing, where you have, well, I guess since I'm using a screw, I must take one out, even though this is a much bigger diagram. I will take out a screw.
Okay.
See, here you have a channel cut out. So as it screws in, it'll collect the wood here because it has space for the wood to collect and kind of shoot out or redistribute itself. This one doesn't, so as you start screwing in, it'll start to compact all the wood and there's nowhere for it to go. And it's more likely to just, the wood takes too much pressure and it... Oh.
Why are you taping the drill?
Well, to make sure I don't go past this point. Because if I do, then I'm probably going to have a problem. It's going to go too far in. Ooh.
You're gonna be able to do them straight?
Ooh. They're going to be a little crooked. That's okay, I suppose. Let's start with the ones that aren't on the hardwood. So... It should be
Did
okay.
you pilot all the bottom holes?
I thought I did, but well, I guess you guys were counting with Stella. I was not. I did not. If you counted, that was not enough holes.
I didn't count. It just felt like you missed holes.
I just felt like it. Well, to me, it felt like I got them all. A little before and after, we got nice. Well, it doesn't really wiggle side to side as much, but it's a nice back and forth wiggle.
Without the holes lowered.
Are these straight up and down? Well, because it seems sideways on it, right?
The silver bit isn't straightly on the wood part.
Let's give it that little shake test. Compared to this. Much sturdier.
We've encountered a new problem. There are no more screws.
Why? Why are there no more screws? Maybe that works.
He just found a battery. What do I think, honey?
I'd say you would think with all the tools that I have, something as simple as keeping a good array of screws is something I would do.
You have a lot of like loose screws in the original packets in a lot of places. Do you know that?
Where?
Well, there are some up there in those boxes,
Okay.
for one. There are also some other places. Oh, there he goes.
Alright, check this one out. What do you know? Just when I was saying I wasn't smart enough to have screws to this stuff, look, I have a whole brand new bag of these things.
It looks very crooked.
Okay. Shake them.
The time is 8:30.
Yeah, look. and I said we'd be done at 9:30. Well, the corner piece where the windowsill touches the desk, way in the back where Stella's touching, is there was a gap between this 1/2-inch plywood and that area. So instead of trying to stack, well, I decided to cut one of these to the right dimension, and so we did. And it was a little too thick, and so I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh, we could sand it down, or we could cut it. And then I was like, oh, I totally forgot. I have a block plane. This is the perfect time to try it. And so, set it up, I read the instructions, most of the instructions. And I could be using it wrong, I probably am. I think I have it set up okay. I always thought it'd be super cool to have a plane, because it's so fun. Look at this. You touch it, honey. Stella hasn't touched or played with it yet.
Well, at first I was all like,
Isn't that
have you
fun?
made noodles yet? No.
Okay, so right here, the wood is nice and smooth now, because I planed all 4 sides of this. Look how shiny it is.
Let me make this a little brighter. Ta-da! You can see a little better. I plugged in the Christmas. So I've been trying to manage all the cables that are here. This on top is the HDMI that connects to the TV right now, and then we have a power source, and then I've cleaned up my little cart a little. And look how nicely it won't go in, because again, all those cables back there, they need to like connect around the corner, so we need to like somehow lift them so the wheels on the bottom don't try and roll over them, or else
There you go, you can show them more.
they won't fit.
Peace.
This is what we originally had planned to put on there. This board is the same as this board. So we put this in here, and you see there's a little wiggle.
Is there enough light there?
Wiggle, wiggle. I turned on the Christmas lights.
Not enough?
So this is the other piece that Mr. just planed, and it should fit super snug. Do you hear that snug sound? Ta-da!
Can they see it?
Look at that. We found out one of our clamps is broken.
Yeah, very disappointed.
I just want to let you know that the time is 12:03. We're just doing cleanups now.
Yeah, it's kind of an exhausting day again. Even though we didn't do a whole bunch, did we?
Are you going to tell me we did a whole bunch?
Well, you tell them what we did.
Alright, let's walk you through because I have you here. We put this piece on top. We secured it on with a bunch of screws. We've secured the legs. So now they have these, oh, now it's too dark. Now they have these brackets on it. We had to move these 2 legs, so completely unscrew. And we also put on some supports on this side. So the table would ideally cover everything, but here we put this on so it'll hold it. We left a little gap for the cords, and then another support on this side, so it's supported on 2 sides.
So, this table is pretty much done except for the hinge. The hinge, I'm gonna order and it comes. And then that'll be a whole another process. I know the hinges will be difficult to install because they're hidden hinges. Hidden hinges.
Invisible hinges also work.
Oh, so instead of just going, onto the thing like this on the outside and then hinging up and down, like this, because that would look ugly if you just put hinges here, of course. So, anyways, what we're gonna do is install the hinges.
That's why I would have had a gap.
Yeah. Well, because I was saying
if you had the other hinges, like if you put the hinges on the bottom of it, you need a gap for the little row of the hinge part to move it.
And even then, I think it would won't clear it.
So then the hinges that we're planning on will screw into
here.
Into the thickness of the wood.
So
on
it'll screw
either
in this
side.
way on both sides, so it'll sit flush. And then the hinges aren't just 2-part hinges that go like this. They have like
They
3
give
joints
a
into it. The
clearance.
minimum is 3 joints, so that when they go in, it kind of double folds out.
When we put that piece on, it kind of like it'll butt up right up against it, and there won't be a hole, and then it'll come up because the hinge itself will give itself clearance.
Well, so the hinge itself isn't just like this. It doesn't go up flat. It'll arc. It comes out in an arc. Stella was correct. I don't remember what time I said we would be done with this, but
Well, you said we started at 7:17, and you're like 2 hours. 9:17 we'll be done.
I forgot why it took extra long.
Well, you were really
comment down
excited
below.
to play with your new carpentry tools.
Yeah.
So you took excessive amount of time to.
Yeah, and I made it more perfect than it needed. not perfect, more accurate than it needed to be. Because none of this needs to be accurate. I mean, it still came out pretty good.
So it is like 3.5 more hours than you said, honey.
Yeah.
Almost 4 hours
But
we
the thing
clean
is,
up.
I thought that would only take an hour, so I already doubled my time. I just double twice next time.
Like, do you go 1 to 2 hours and then you double it 2 to 4, so it's 4 times as long?
Okay. For you, it's only been a couple seconds since you saw us last, but for us, it's been.
Hungry.
It is 3 a.m. right now. We've done lots of cable routing, but it looks pretty nice. I think it looks better than before. We would come back and show you the fitting. Much easier to fit now that. No, I guess all you see is Stella's back, but. Here we go.
Why doesn't this side go down? No, that's it. I did not want to let go.
And there it is. There's the desk inserted. Yes. And there we go.
No, all these cables used to come from like below and under, so
Yeah.
I didn't have to.
She didn't see it,
this
but it would be
many
blocked up over here and everything would be weird there.
over here. And then right now we had to move it up because I just kept holding it when we pushed the cart in and out.
Yeah, and now everything will function better. And I kind of like the look here. It's like modern chic. Okay. It is now 6 a.m. for us. We've showered, the entire place is clean. We got some wool and grace going on. We like to watch it when we brush our teeth. I hope you enjoyed us. Well, I don't know what you've seen today. They've just seen us do not much and just tinker with the table some more, right?
I guess so.
I hope you enjoyed watching that, I suppose, or...
Watched us make a mess and then clean it all up.
Yeah, I like to think so. Oh, I was going to show y'all. I don't know what happened to my hand.
It's okay. There's like
Oh, is
lines
it?
on it.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but...
Okay, well, not when you do that.
Oh. Yeah, I looked at my fingers after we were done with everything, and I'm like, huh, they look like they have a bunch of little tiny cuts on them. Also on this finger too, except it's in a different direction. These go horizontal, while these go vertical. Do you have any of those?
No.
Oh, I got it on this finger too. Oh, it's also kind of on this thumb too. What about you?
I'm in lots of pain. I had to contort my body in weird positions so I can get to like the bottom of that
yeah.
and hold different things. And,
But we won't have to touch it again.
and then no.
Well,
then
until
we're
we get the
gonna have to
hinges,
take
yeah.
it out.
But yeah, I think we're gonna leave it the way it is for a while now, and take a break from that. All right.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. I know this wasn't as exciting. Yeah, we'll do something more exciting tomorrow. What are we doing tomorrow?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, we can go to the Renaissance Fair. You can wake up in 5 hours.
You think I'm
maybe
gonna
we
wake
can
up
go.
that early? What time's it open?
I think 10.
Oh. I don't know if we're gonna do that at 6 a.m. I'll wake up in 4 hours.
I was so excited earlier today.
Oh gosh. Maybe it'll happen.
We went last year, but I don't know. I liked it. It was good weather. We saw lots of cool things, and the shows are really nice. And I like to go all about the little shops, and like you learn about like different techniques of like glass blowing. That was cool.
Yeah, but the techniques are the same.
Okay. I like the jousting thing, but that was like weird because you had to sit there for a really long time before it started, or else you wouldn't get good seats or something.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. I hope you join us tomorrow for our adventure.
Okay, you said it. It'll be an adventure.
I hope you come along tomorrow and join us. My eyes are being wonky, so this is as good a time as any to end the vlog. Thanks for watching again.
Yes. And comment, like, and subscribe. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Toodles.